All right, guys. Again, these spectator seems to be bringing us into like random pickups in the picks and bans. But hey, I'm Freight Train. Collateral is still hanging out with me, but you know him from Friday Night Smite. You know him from his own personal channel. Quesadillas here. What's up, man?
What up, fam?
Yep. We got him casting with us today. He's going to be joining us on the mic. Fatal has taken the rest of the afternoon off. So everyone go follow Fatal. Appreciate him coming out and joining us today. Circa Esports versus Red Team. And that's not the name. Again, I said that the name of this team was Good Tim. So we will get that fixed up in the Spectator soon enough. So again, just be patient on that. But looks like the draft is as follows. Athena, Awelix again. Giannis, we saw this combination last time. Jing Wei again. And this time Hercules is going to be locked in for an additional knockup. We saw Circa run this earlier, Collateral, and they did absolutely amazing. The bands came out with Thor, Neja, Circuit, Raijin, and we got for Good Tim. You guys can take it over from there.
Again, do not give Sabbath Athena. You do not give good support players Athena. That god is a terror. You just effectively do not have beads. So it's going to be really rough for Good Time. They're going to have to really punish the dash taunts and position well.
Yeah, most definitely. This is definitely a good team comp we're seeing out of here. We're going to see Apollo out there. Really great ADC out there. But Jing Wei, a lot of people have been saying Jing Wei is, I want to say the worst ADC, but kind of at like mid-tier, low mid-tier. But I definitely want to see what they're going to be doing with Jing Wei. I haven't been seeing Jing Wei in any... Well, haven't seen
Wowie just played it earlier. You were
really?
busy. Yeah, Wowie played it earlier, and they played this nearly same composition. The only difference was instead of Hercules, they had Osiris, but now Hercules has the 2 for the additional knockup. And Wowie actually played it very strong, using Airstrike to get a couple kills offensively, and was really effective. Once he got to the late game, it was unstoppable. Jing Wei, actually, pretty strong character. Weekend did a top 5 hunters. Weekend is known obviously for a jungle position, but he kind of does like little mini tier list. He has Jing Wei, I think, as like number 3 just for her ability, her passive, and how strong she is with the Fatalis effect. The Fatalis effect is very underrated. For like 5 seconds, 7 seconds, you get to just auto attack your way to victory.
It's 5 if you're normal, 7 off.
7 off your 1, 7 off your persistent gust.
She's
like,
pretty high
insane.
skill cap, but she's probably one of the top late game hyper carries.
Yeah, her 2 with the
her early game is really, he's really weak.
That's where it is. Yeah, so you've got somebody like Sabbath able to protect her on the Athena, should be okay. Let this Jing Wei get the Ichabod online. Let this Jing Wei get some crit online, and all of a sudden you got a monster powerhouse in the game, and that's going to be pretty deadly for anybody. As we're going to see another Nemesis didn't fare too well, another Kabrakan as well. Some of the same characters we've seen last time, and we'll see how Circa can take care of Good Tim. But yeah, Sobek, Apollo, Nemesis, Kabrakan, and Scylla all look to be this lineup. Final thoughts before we go into the pause screen and into the game?
So we've seen how Circa plays this sort of team comp already, but Good Time has a different team comp than we sort of play against it, but sort of the same. So they really have to punish the Athena dashes with Sobek plucks into Scylla damage or something. Bait the beads where they dash on for beads and then initiate on them because they have to use their escape to initiate. So you really have to punish the dash taunts and bait your beads or just only get single person taunted.
Exactly.
All right, guys, we are back. This is the quarterfinals matchup, Circa Esports versus Good Tim. Again, this is the number, exclamation point brackets will get you all the information you need for what's going on. Good Tim was the number 25 seed, actually upset the number 9 seed. Nice, guys. So we'll see if they can end up making the upset here versus Circa. Kesa, introduce the boys in red.
So the boys in red, we're going to be having as Lil Gopher as the Kabrakan in solo lane, Aquarius as the Nemesis in jungle, Walt going to be the Scylla in the mid lane, and on the dual lane, we're going to be having Apollo and Sobek, which is Lotto and Heart QQ.
Well, first thing I want to say is we have several purple pots being used right now. We got Little Gopher, as you said, on the Kabrakan. Just going to go with the Mark of the Vanguard, a couple of pots, and a purple potion. Scylla, the standard old Soulstone into purple pot. Looks like also on the blue side, Circa Esports, Giannis has picked up the same thing as well. So lots of pots on both sides. So First Blood going to be very, very contested. Everyone's got a lot of power.
So everything right here, everybody's just going into the lane right now. Everybody's just getting their stuff. Everybody's just getting ready to just get started. But not much. So we're gonna be seeing a Scylla going against a Giannis. The Giannis is really strong. What I've been seeing in the tier, but Scylla has been working her way up ever since a little bit of different patches and the new item builds. She's definitely been put back into competitive play, and I'm glad she's back, especially what we see on Friday Night Smite. With the game I was casting with you,
well,
and
this is the second game right here in a row that a Nemesis has decided to not help out the solo laner. So they'll give up elementals and go ahead and try to go for the right-hand harpies, which is a good play. Trying to get that early lead. I think they ended up getting, trying to look at the experience, actually, possibly. Yeah, they did get this because they do hit level 3 before. So right-hand harpies do go that way, but Sheikah and Kaden should be okay on this pickup. They will contest the left-hand side. Pressure on the left-hand map as well for the dual lane, but we're going to watch this mid-harpies engagement as we have a lot of pots being used again on both sides. Actually, 3 pots because Nemesis got a red pot as well. So none of these players want to die right now, and they have to be very careful. It looks like the left-hand harpies do go to way of Circa. Kaden pops up the number level 4, and that will be nice little secure right there. Wop in Aquarius are just going to be hanging out here in the mid lane. The pressure's going to be there, but Harpy or the Archer should go down here in a moment. No issues. And yeah, we'll take a look at the dual lane as this pressure seems to be mounting. Gotta be careful though. Wowie does have his 3. A smart play to get everything, which is the 3 is called agility, able to kind of move out of plucks and stuff like that. So kind of a counter to Sobek, able to sit there. If you get plucked forward, you can just dash away and be pretty far. So make sure that he gets his escape agility, a very strong move.
I'm surprised to see them have pressure again against the Sobek Apollo, who should clear the wave faster.
I know, it's like they're scared or something like that. That's the biggest thing, I think, Collateral. Like, and I mean, even Kesa, you can... Oh, middle lane right here. Kaden going to end up getting whopped.
3 games in a row.
3 games, 3 for 3. Everyone tweet at Kaden and be like, 3 for 3, baby. You don't have to say baby. I don't know. I'm just kind of being hype right now.
Don't say baby.
Don't say baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. Kesa says don't do it. Don't do it. Daddy Kesa just said no. Don't do it. Don't do that. All right. So everyone just let Kaden get some love. 3 for 3 right there. 3 games, 3 first bloods, and again, just starting off strong. And all these has really been the key to Circa's momentum. They kind of just get this momentum going, and they don't stop. As it looks like fine. Okay, we'll go ahead and driving strike those imps. You get those imps, buddy. They're down and about, so he'll get a little bit more of a lead. Aquarius is going to hit 5 right there. So he'll be all right. But Purple Pot is gone off of Scylla, and now we have that wonderful late game Scylla behind. Not good at all.
Very not good at all. We're seeing engagement in the dual lane. I think he's going to get pulled by the Sobek, get a lot of damage from Apollo, and Apollo's going to get that kill. But here comes Jingwei, and her ultimate strike is going to be killing there. And looks like, Wheel's got both those kills.
Yeah, I mean, this is invade time. This is anything they want. Go Fury, 3 minutes. Not worth it. Gonna take too much damage. Let's take the buffs right here and take the red buff. And now we're gonna give that to Wowie real fast. So it's gonna be a little bit. So they lose. Poor Sabbath. He'll fall again. The feeder of the game so far is Sabbath. But Kaden, support life. Collateral's like support life every time. And Boar's also going the way. So good invade. Gold Fury was very, very, out of the picture realistically. I was kind of thinking maybe, but then I looked at the timer and realized it was 4 minutes, not going to really happen. So they did take everything, and Kaden is running around the map everywhere he goes, and Fine OK will end up getting that kill, but Kaden will jump in and get the Moonlight Charge. He looks to take a fall himself as well, and he trades his...
I don't think that was worth...
I don't think so either. I don't think that's worth for Kaden right there, because Purple Pot, or the Red Pot's gone, and he already got 3 kills.
And he was 4-0 at the time, because he got the kill, so
it's a shutdown bonus. Yeah, especially for the Scylla that just got the shutdown bonus, so that really helps the Scylla there. I see what Kaden was trying to do. I don't really, I definitely understand. That's not really worth, I mean, you trade out the solo laners 1-for-1, and then you end up dying that you're ahead. It's a tough life right there. It's a tough call, but at least the Cabrakan is down and about. Both solo laners do have boots online though, so nothing to worry about. Looks like Hercules does have actually no, it's very equal to solo lane, same gold pretty much. So nothing really happening there. We'll see this Hercules come more into effect in the mid game and the team fights once this Awilix and them are together. The two again into a gravity surge, into a driving strike is really going to just be very disruptive in the map. You're able to pull somebody across the map, kind of like the Sobek.
Yeah, so everybody's, it looks like we're going back in to this. We're seeing the builds coming out. Yeah, everybody's farming up. Look like we might be seeing a gank here from Caden. Final K is doing on the driving strike, misses, but misses the pull. Not enough for Caden, so just gonna clean this up.
So Sabbath gonna back, yeah. Sabbath gonna back. He was kind of hanging out right there. So good team, actually doing, they're doing good. I mean, just as their name says, actually keeping up with Circa right now in the early game, better than some of the other teams have so far that we've seen. Now Circa still has the lead, 3,000 experience, about 1,700 gold. So it's still a lead for Circa at 5 minutes in the game, but this is kind of better than what we had been seeing. I mean, Collateral, obviously you've seen the last couple games with me.
Yeah.
You kind of think that this is more on par.
Yeah, they have a really good late game team comp too. They have double Guardian, which scales insane because
Circa hits the snipe though on the left-hand side on Aquanius, but not enough damage, and it looks like WoW is going to go deep for it. He's going to end up cleaning it up. He doesn't have the ultimate available to get out. Heart QQ is going to use the Lurking the Water. Sabbath has dash available. He should be fine. WoW is going to use the airstrike. Yeah, WoW is going to use the airstrike and get out of there and going to do some damage as well. Sheikah's going to end up getting a little bit of damage off with that. Portal is available here in a second if they need to. Final K's in the area as well. Kaden has ultimate. We're going to see what happens. All he needs is a 2. Once he hits that Earthshaker, he's going to end up healing. They get pulled around, but no one wants to gather up. Smart disengage by good.
Yeah, that was a good engagement right there. Definitely very wowy going in and using that ultimate for her to get out. So they're like they're going to go try to take the red buff here and by beta fight.
Another knockup. They have done that so many times. They did that in the last game. They did that before. And Heart QQ
really
will.
beads by Apollo.
Yeah, again, you can't beads when you're in the air already. And Heart QQ will not pull a Sabbath. He will hit a pluck and actually try to disengage for his team, but it doesn't matter, and he'll end up falling again. Priority target again. Another taunt on top of that. There's the boulder. There's the knockup. Fine. Okay, we'll end up getting that right there. That's going to end up being the mid game or the early game kills that they needed to kind of snowball themselves. Big Crush going to come out. Kaden in a little bit of trouble. Fine. Okay is going to be around. He'll hit the 1, or he doesn't have the driving strike available. So Scylla will be okay. Again, hey guys, if you're watching, late beads, late purification is absolutely the worst thing you can do because it's a waste of purification for 180 seconds. Just don't beads if you're in the air, man. Don't use purification. I'm telling you guys right now, just as like a personal note, just don't do it. Like if you're gonna purify, do it early. Don't do it late because it just ends up being wasteful.
Yeah, it looks like Circa is gonna be backing right now, but it looked like they're gonna be warding up Gold Fury. It looks like they were gonna get it, but it's like, you know what? Let's not try to do that right now. So everybody's gonna come back out of the base from Circa, and they're gonna try to push again and try to get another kill because they're currently 7 over 3 right now.
Well, we'll take a quick look at the graphs as this left-hand side Harpies looks to be going the way of red. And, yeah, we've extended that lead to about 5,100 experience and now nearly 3,000 gold. So just as I was talking about how Good Time was keeping up realistically in the kill department early on. And, again, a couple of that was Caden diving a little bit too hard. Didn't really need to get that kill over there. And Fine OK actually ends up getting kind of soloed, which looks like he was kind of diving a little bit under the tower, so might have taken too many shots and got stunned. So just a couple small misplays early as far as like losing the kills. Kept Good Team in the game, but at the end of the day, Circa Esports' team fighting presence is still really no match for these guys as they're going to secure the Gold Fury, and that's going to skyrocket their lead to over 4K gold and 6K experience.
So we're seeing a little engagement going in the mid lane. It looks like Hercules is going to get rooted a little bit. Chance put up the 1, but it's
there's the combo.
And there's the ultimate for Caden. On a basic attack and down goes. Final K is going to get that kill. Another kill for
That's what I wanted to see. Fine OK and Caden working together on that combination. Collateral, there's nothing better. I know you played some Hercules support. There's nothing better than something like that, though, right?
I don't want to talk about it.
You don't want to talk about it as...
Our QQ goes down.
Yeah, Sheikah gonna end up missing the snipe. Thought WAP was gonna end up staying there. He can't go through that portal. He's already been through there once. He does have another one available here in a little bit. Airstrike's gonna connect. Wowie gets that kill right there. Now Lando is sitting here in the tower, and he just gotta back up. There's nothing he can do, but at least Scylla survives the engagement. Oh, nice use of the beads from the portal. So Purification did get used on time by Apollo there, which actually leads to a taunt not being connected due to the fact that he was still CC immune. Fine, okay, is gonna be healing up, but just enough to be able to get out of this. Tier 1 tower falls. Gold Fury fell. Couple kills go to the way of Circa Esports. Their lead extends.
Wow, that was a good engagement. Now that's a tier 1 down for the mid lane. There's 1 tower down. Couple more to go. Circa Esports 10-3. Sheesh.
Apollo, is it Lando? I don't know. I feel like I'm saying like some Star Wars stuff. Like, is it Lado or something like that? Lado? Again,
Lado.
Names kill me, guys. I might be able to cast Smite, but you give me a weird name, I'm not gonna be able to say it. I apologize. If you tell me ahead of time, I will by all means get it corrected.
I just do it the same way I do with my streams. I give you a nickname.
Yeah, dude. I give like Zerk for you. I just call him Zeke. Not even close to his name, but he's just Zeke. He's just Zeke, and he knows that. He knows that he's Zeke too. I've told him, I'm like, I'm just gonna call you Zeke, and he's like, I'm cool with that. So it's like it's an understanding of like, I can't say your name, so I'm just gonna call you what I can. And little Gopher right here is gonna try to find himself a way out of this hole that he's in with a 2v1 scenario, but it looks like he'll be able to back up out of here, no issues. As his tower is still up, and it looks like they're going to put a little bit of pressure on this right-hand side as the minions will fall. Everyone kind of hanging out around the right-hand side. No buffs up, so this is definitely looking for kills.
Yep. So the final K is going to go right into the tower. Lil Gopher's on the outside. Here comes Aquarius on the outer rim, and HeartQQ and Whelp are on their way. So they're going to be taking this tier 1 tower.
Oh, wow, with the solo kill, the 1v1 on the left-hand side. Yeah, Lado ends up getting absolutely owned by the Fatalis effect, I'm going to imagine, as the ultimate was not used. So this is a free tier 1 if Wowie chooses so. He's kind of being smart, puts a ward real fast, but he knows the whole entire team's on the right-hand side. Pluck will connect on HeartQQ. Oh, Fine OK going to have to hit the med. Wow, yeah. Yeah, Nemesis ult into the Pluck, into the tower shots. Fine OK, a little bit overextended. He used the meditation, which helped him out a lot, but Nemesis ult just strips all the protections away from Hercules. Not really going to matter right there, as he does have the Genji's guard. Mid-tower is going to be siege, but yeah, they're gonna have to disengage this. I don't know if Sheikah and Sabbath don't necessarily want this fight without their ADC, who did get the tier 1 on the left-hand side and should be joining the engage here soon.
Yeah, so here comes another engagement. Athena pulls on Womp. Womp is going to get hit by Kaden, and Kaden gets the kill off Womp. Airstrike is coming out. Miss. Oh, actually hit a little bit. HeartQQ. They're going to disengage a little bit. But HeartQQ wants to still go on, and Lil Gopher is definitely hitting Sabbath. Getting a little damaged out from there on HeartQQ, and they're going to...
The teleport by Bracket was huge, but another two-man talk into a double knockup. That combination for Persistent Gust has done so much, and Sheikah says, through space and time, I'm outie like Don Gotti. Kaden ends up getting a killing spree. He's good to go. Another couple kills go the way of Circa Esports right there. Good Tim, just not... They kept up, and then all of a sudden the mid-game happened.
Wow. Yeah, here comes Athena right there to make sure that Sheikah does not get killed. And Sheikah's going to get out of there. Just pull out.
What were you saying, Sabbath?
What? I'm collateral.
Oh, that's collateral. That's not Sabbath. Sabbath.
You know what? I was actually hovered. I'm actually hovered over Sabbath when I said that. Yeah. I was actually like on Sabbath watching him run away as Kesa was casting it, and so I just said Sabbath instead of Cloud. My bad.
You can see the experience showing from Circa because their combinations are just on point, where a lot of just stuff is out of sync from the other teams they've been playing.
Yeah, you can see the synergy coming out from Circa. Circa has been like with the knockups that we have from Wowie, and
RQQ has hit more plucks though than Sabbath.
Positives. True, very true.
I see the far just to kind of mess around with Sabbath a little bit more.
Let's see if he's gonna gonna get out of there. Nope. No, Kaden gets it.
Yeah, Wop's not going to be able to do anything. And Sabbath tried to use the reach. This wasn't enough time. And nice little wall by Gopher. Okay, I like the use of the map, the geometry, but doesn't matter. They're going to be able to go through that. Sabbath has taunt available here in a second. Actually, it is up now. The dash is good. There's a lot of damage. Nice taunt to come out. No tremors for you, but Sabbath still falls as Aquarius is trying to swim with the fishes, and he gets the ultimate out there and will end up getting the kill. But Sabbath will take the death as Gopher and Wop end up falling, and with an ultimate coming up in about 29 seconds, they can continue the siege, because by the time Sabbath gets up, they can kind of ult back in.
So that's a tier 2 tower down, and 2 more towers to go in favor of Circa Esports. HarQQ and not Lando, are going to go into the mid lane while Shaker's there by himself. So until...
Shaker's level 15. He's like, I don't care what's going on. And
True.
Fine OK is going to... Fine OK doing tower. Oh, there's the combination
There's
again.
the pull. There it is.
Fine OK actually... Fine OK, I understand what he did there. The snipe barely misses Shaker. Not going to connect. Hey, there's the ultimate by Athena. As I said, might end up happening as the spawn comes. So Athena is here. There's an ultimate in the mid lane by Gopher. She's going to... Wow, he's trying to get out. And, yeah, not good. The wall was good right there. Wowie ends up falling. That's going to be the 6th kill of the game for Good Tim. Disengage seems to be wanting to happen for Circa Esports. They want to get out of this. They want to try to take the buff, and then they don't want to make sure they can just stay around so that the Gold Fury doesn't get taken. And well, the God of Portals will end up taking one to disengage.
Yeah, very good play. Okay, let's look at the builds that apparently we're seeing right now. So, dang, they're actually still building that Sovereignty. I thought Sovereignty was not good for it.
I talked to Collateral here a second ago, and he was like, you know what? Given the auras is really important now since they buffed it. It looks like Sovereignty and Heartward are coming back into the meta, and I'm just a selfish support player by building Hyde. So apparently I was told that I'm not good, and feels bad.
You're not good.
I'm not good. So Mr. Collateral has told me the ways. He's told me the ways that you get the Heartward and Sovereignty. Do you get Heartward or you just get Sovereignty? Like what do you do?
I get both.
You get both still?
I usually get both.
If they're heavy physical, you go into Breastplate. If they're a well-mixed team like both these teams are, that you can go into the Heartward.
All right, well, let's take a peek as the Gold Fury seems to be getting ready to get started, and as this is happening, we'll take a quick peek at the graphs because these numbers are going to jump if it's not stopped. 14K experience, 9K gold. Nemesis is making the way. Scylla's making the way over here. Can they stop it is the question. No Scylla actually, and only, beautiful. I thought it was close, but Circa's going to end up securing it. No issues. Teleport happened on the right-hand side. Little Gopher is going to end up coming over this way. So, well, Fine OK's like, you're going to TP. I'm going to take all your buffs, and speed buff will be removed from the game. So that will end up going to nobody right there unless somebody else grabs it. But yeah, less farm for them to have. That's always the key, is just really stealing the farm of the other team to make sure they don't have a way back.
Yeah, most definitely. So we're seeing Circa even starting to move over towards Fine OK. He's currently by himself. They have HarQQ and Little Gopher on the way. He definitely is going to be pushing that, but he's going to be watch out for that because he could get ganked and he could be killed because everybody else is currently in mid lane and a little bit of right side jungle in the back lane.
Well, Hercules is being Hercules in a 2v1 scenario, trying to look for this blue buff. So, homie G69 in chat, it was an ult for the buff. Did he get it? Oh, he got the blue buff for it. He took that. He actually did take it, and now Gopher is going to be in trouble. They were saying that Gopher might have wanted to go Sovereignty to possibly win the lane versus letting Sobek get like a breastplate or something like that. I don't really know how you guys feel about that as an option, but I mean, it's a good...
Homie's just memeing over there.
Homie's just memeing over there. I mean, hey, homie brings up a point. You gotta respect the points. I try to always respect chat.
Puckham builds Sovereignty and solo, and they make...
Oh, is that a Puckham play? Oh, okay. I didn't know that was a Puckham thing. My bad. All right. By the way, Puckham, if you're watching this, I know you're one of the cast. I do like you, man. I still love you, bro. But we'll get some coaching going on, and I'll get you on this mic soon enough, brother.
We may have him next game. They're looking to be the team that they're playing Circa.
Ooh, do I get to cast Puckham's game? I love casting Puckham
they're
games.
on the other side of
the man, I love casting
Puckham man.
Games. Oh, sweet, man. So Puckham's not watching this, so I can make fun of him all day. Sweet.
That's rude.
That is not rude. That is just facts. That is facts.
Oh.
It's just factual.
Okay. All right. So we're seeing everybody on the left lane. They're trying to get that tier 2 down, and that'll be all towers down. And all they have to go for is those Phoenixes for Circa Esports. All of their towers are still up.
Yeah, I mean, the only tower that's taking damage is the solo lane tower, and it's like 2 shots.
And that was just the beginning of the game.
That was just the beginning of the game right there, and we'll see what ends up happening.
Caden looking for a blink.
Oh yeah, Caden's ready to go. Sabbath's
There's Sabbath going in.
We'll see what he gets for the pluck. He's trying to line this up right now. Driving Strike's going to connect. No Unstable Vortex going to hit. Final K taking a lot of damage. Oh, Final K actually just got erased. Yeah, he actually, again, that's the second time that's happened. He's trying to frontline, but he just ends up getting erased when he gets plucked in.
That's a rough team for Hercules.
It really is.
Anti-heal and very single target kill.
Now, there is no anti-healing built so far on the other team other than the Sobek's 50%, so right now they're really just counting on that. We'll see, you know, what they can do, but just not enough, as meditation was, I don't even know if it was used. It's got 120-second cooldown, so yeah, it was used, but still, again, the lack of healing that ends up happening with Sobek is a lot more. Double man taunt going to come out into the knockup right there. This is the combination we've seen all game. Gopher's going to end up falling down. WAP ends up having to disengage with the purification. The snipe's going to connect, and Circa will end up cleaning up that kill, and the disengage by Heart QQ will be strong with the lurking in the water, as now everyone's going into the mid lane. Heart QQ is just spinning his way on the left-hand side, but they're just going to, again, take more buffs. And look who's here. Hercules with the deep ward is there. Beads used by Aquinas, and not going to matter, as Hercules is going to driving strike and be like, I am really tired of you ulting me.
Very true. And Lado, my bad. And it's still there. Well, Heart QQ is right there, but they're going to be trying to get this middle Phoenix. I think definitely going to get this. Fireman is going to be up in a couple seconds as soon as this goes down.
That cute little portal right there for Final K to walk through on the thing. Look at that. Good job, guys. All right, so mid Phoenix ends up falling. A lot of map pressure going to be there. Heart missed the pluck by inches on the lazy back. Oh, feels bad. And it looks like Final K might be in a little bit of trouble, but the Athena ult's going to do a lot. Gopher's going to end up falling. Sabbath gets his first kill as a support. Everyone give it up for Sabbath for the support kill.
Oh, and there goes Womp, going to be pushed back. Oh, missing that, but gets hit by Final K with the basic attack saying, nah, your tentacles are not here and not welcome. So now they're going to look at the right side Phoenix. We start to hit that down and trying to zone them out. Kaden and Final K are pushing back. Here comes the ultimate of the rock, but a little bit of the Nemesis shield is going to blocking that off. Heart QQ taking a little bit of damage. Lato is trying to get back into the fountain, but he makes it and does not get killed. But
Circa
that Phoenix goes down.
Circa with a very smart use of the Sanctuary actually ended up tanking the tower shot and or Phoenix shot, I should say, and ended up going to the right hand side and ended up aegising it or using the Sanctuary and kind of baited himself out so the team could get it. And now he's just going to play the portal game, and he'll get ulted and use the bees to get rid of the slow. Smart play to disengage the slow. His abilities are back up. Nice damage. Airstrike going to connect, and wow, he cleans it up with the airstrike. He'll dive back down. Cannon's going to get the kill on Lado. It doesn't matter. This might be the end of the game right here. If they clean it up, the portal is good. Wow, he ends up getting the double kill right there. Delayed. Sanctuary is going to be good on the crush. Not going to matter. Little Gopher goes up in the air, and then down he goes as wow, he gets the delayed triple kill. And now this is realistically the game, as only Scylla remains. No reason to go for Fire Giant. They should be able to end this with Hercules.
Yep, here they go. They're going in right now. Womp was the only one trying to save him, but they're taking too much damage. Caden's going to get that kill, and it's Deicide versus Deicide of the game, and they're going to be taking this down. That Fire Giant is going down, dude.
Yeah, the Titan ends up falling very quickly. A sub 21 minute game. Good Tim ends up playing a very strong matchup early for the first about 5 minutes of the game, but end up falling in that 5 to 12 minute mark realistically, where things start changing in that little mid game. Circa Esports definitely getting the better of that time frame matchup and thus really taking over the control of the game. You know, Collateral, what are your final thoughts?
Again, they didn't really play around Athena taunt and didn't really punish it as much. They punished it more than the